Hello, this is Judy Dahlgren. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over some really pretty ornaments and gift tags that I made during the holiday season. There's some great ideas to use your stash that you have laying around the house, maybe still that you haven't picked up. So that's exactly what I did. And I showed some stamp sets that I'll be using in this video. And sorry that my voice is a little off. I do have a cold and might be a little raspy. Sorry about that. But anyway, I go through all the little pieces that I have left in my stamp sets, all the die cuts that I didn't use. And I pulled them all out and I got them on my desk. And I pulled out the ornaments that are currently available through Close to My Heart. They're wooden tags and ornaments, trees, snowflakes, and circles. And they are so high quality. A little pricey, but you can't get them anywhere else for these die cut ornaments. And you get the SVG files that you can cut out paper, glitter paper, holographic paper to use with them, and they're really beautiful. I'll show you some examples of them at the end here, and you see how they slide together. The tree is just beautiful. And there's a lot of ideas on Pinterest and online for decorating them with the sequins and glitter and all kinds of things. It's just amazing. This one is finished with the holographic paper, and then I put glitter around the edges. And there's the tree with the glitter paper. I still put little embellishments on there with some gems. This is one of the wooden tags with glitter around the outside and one of the die cuts. And that's an off-brand tree I got somewhere. And I decorated these using the Serenity Cricut cuts that you can use forever, cut out of any kind of paper and colors. And that's an off-brand ornament that I decorated. My daughter had a special announcement to give to her family this year, so she asked me to make these to provide to family members to surprise them with their announcement. And here are some samples that I made with her, and I used the pearl beads and the bluebell glitter gems and the gold glitter gems and all the die cuts and SVG cuts off of the Cricut. Glitter and Mod Podge and liquid glass and ribbon. I had a lot of fun making these. They were just beautiful. That one actually has a sticker from the Serenity paper sticker sheet. And there's the back. I used the HTV, the hot transfer vinyl. And those are the pieces I used from the inside of some of the SVG cuts that I made. You can see there. Yeah, I make use of all the things that I cut out. But here I am using liquid glass to add dimension and shine to these reindeer. And I just wanted to show how you can outline the image with your liquid glass fine tip applicator and then go in and just fill it in, like filling in a little puddle. The outline will hold it in the where you want it to. So if like you did a circle, you outline the circle and then you just pour it in, and that outline will hold the liquid glass from seeping outside the lines. So it's really cool. It dries fast. It's hard and clear and shiny and just beautiful. And you'll see some close-ups here in a minute. Isn't that beautiful? And you know, it always looks better in real life, right? So here you'll see all the little pieces that I cut out from the tree ornament with that green glitter paper and the hologram circle, well, not hologram circle, holographic paper I used on the circle. And it cut out all these little swirls and other little pieces that were so perfect I couldn't throw them away, so I used them to decorate some of the paper tags that I had. And they're some of my most favorite tags, and you'll see close-ups of them at the end. And I decorated them all with ribbon, and I used a hot glue gun to attach the ribbon and bows, and I just went to town. I had so much fun making all these little tags, and I am way ahead of the game. I am so happy that I have all these tags and ornaments to use next year. I filled up a whole plastic bag of them, and you will see them at the end. I will go with a live recording. Here's a really old stamp set I used the to and from on. I just thought that was neat. Make use of all those stamp sets you have. And don't be afraid to stamp on them after you put the embellishments on the front. Find just a flat place that you can, flat place you can stamp on for the to and from. No one will know it wasn't where it should have been. Yeah, stickles came in real handy too. I use that a lot. And I did note, and I will keep saying this, I'm going to be throwing away all my old bottles of stickles, because the newer bottles are just so much easier to use. They do have a shelf life. The old ones get thick and hard to use and plug up your bottles. So don't be afraid to throw them out. They're only a few dollars, and frustration that they cause just isn't worth it, right? I need to get out my stickles and use them freely and make me happy, not frustrated. Yeah, use a journaling pen to go around some of the tags to just make a little border around the outside. Isn't that pretty? Packaging is where it's all at nowadays. People love to see how pretty things look before they even open them. And I used cardboard packaging to layer up a lot of these. I would have used the whole package of foam adhesive if I had used foam adhesive. So I just used hot glue gun and cardboard and went to town on these, and it worked great. Be careful with that hot glue though. You don't want to burn your fingers. Disclaimer there. And the green stickles is new, and it was just so nice to work with. Here are some old Christmas cards that I keep. Yeah, it's the crafter in me, right? Keep everything that's old and pretty. But I knew I'd wanted to use them, so instead of repurposing them as Christmas cards, I made tags out of them. And here I'm showing how I tie a ribbon into a bow. Now this is for a two-sided ribbon that's the same on both sides. You could just tie it very easily in a bow here and adjust it to big or small, however you want it. And later on I will show how I tie a bow that maybe only one-sided. I use a ribbon that is double-sided, same on both sides, but it's the way that I tie them when the ribbon is like printed on one side. And here's a whole pile of the things that I'm going to be working with. You're not going to see me making all of these. It would be a video for days, but I do show them finished at the end. So stay tuned for those. That's some of the holographic paper on that Believe tag. I think I'm pulling out all the cards that are old Christmas card tags to decorate. And here I'm going to hot glue some of these little wedding embellishment. They're little beads on wire, and I just hot glue it together, and then I'll stick it under the ribbon to add a little flair to the tag. And it really, it just adds that finishing touch. And here I am showing how I tie the ribbon. You just wrap it around 2 fingers, go between those 2, and around. And yeah, it's a little ribbon. I should use a big one. Around, up between the 2 and your fingers, and then down through that loop. And there's your knot. And then this you can adjust to make it big or small as well. And then I hot glue the ribbon together at the top of the tag so it doesn't, so it still will move, but it holds together and it just looks really nice. And then I'll hot glue the ribbon on top of that to hide the glue. Oh, and here's one of the die cuts I use with the reindeer. I love these little guys. There's a reindeer, a penguin, and a polar bear or a brown bear. And then there are scarves. There's a picture of it. They're just so cute and fun to color. And of course, the penguin and the bear are so easy because they're white and black anyway, but the reindeer was cute. Okay, I'll be going live here in a minute. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so I have finished putting together ornaments, not ornaments. Well, yeah, some ornaments and mostly tags, but I also thought I could use these as cards, layering next year if I so choose to do that. But I want to get in and just show you, I used up all the little bits and pieces of Christmas things that I had left over just to make some really cute tags. And of course the one I picked doesn't have a ribbon on it, so I'll have to do that. But I just love how they came out. Now, store-bought Christmas cards, I make tags out of them and use them as layers. This is a vellum piece. And put the ribbon on. And remember, presentation is all about everything. So, pretty ribbons. I use the hot glue on those, so, I'll have little strings here and there I can get with my heat gun. But it's just so cute to put these together, to make them personalized. I used some white gel pen on this one. And I didn't do the liquid glass on that reindeer, but that's what it looks like. Let me see if I can show you. You can see the difference. So liquid glass really adds a lot of dimension to it. So I may do that as well to that one. And this is just some of those cutouts from the tree ornament that I made. And I layered on this piece of felt ornament that who knows where it came from. But I wanted to get that out of my stash. And then this is some wired ribbon that I thought was really cute. It doesn't really match with this red, but it's okay. So the kids will like it, and I love how this came out. These backgrounds and some of these pieces are using radiant pearls from 15 years ago when I taught classes on it. And then I just layered some of those cutouts from that foil paper that we sell with Close to My Heart. And this, you know, die cut rectangle, just so cute. I love these. And I am way ahead of the game for next year. Now this, I wanted to add some color because it's only silver. And I had some of these old fibers, remember those? And instead of tying a big knot, I just hot glued it together at the back. So it's not real bulky. Put some washi tape on this one. And raffia. And this was just simple from a old Christmas card. Another old Christmas card. And all this ribbon is from my stash or from Close to My Heart. This was a vellum piece. And the back, I had to actually, that's 4 layers. 2 of the die cut and 2 tags because I didn't like how it looked. So, but that's all right. No one will know but me. And this ribbon was really cute. It's that pink gold shimmer ribbon. And this was just splattered with the shimmer brush. Some experiments that I did. It makes a great background. And then this ribbon was some gold, and I didn't have a lot, and I like how the frayed end looks, so I left it like that and just put this bow over it. And this had the saying on the back, so I left that and just put this really pretty fine ribbon on it. And this has the polka dot to go with a more whimsical look with that card, cutout card. This is an ornament I made. These are all the animals in our family. Missing Ruger, Jenny's dog, but he's a great big bloodhound. So, and then Chili and Diamond, my 2 pups. And that'll go on the tree. Oh, did I tell you? Okay, Mod Podge. Did this with Mod Podge. Cut out the pictures. Mod Podge on these wooden circles that I got who knows when. They look like this when they first got them. And I used them to make Jenny's ornaments for her announcement this year. And this is what that looked like. She is summer 2021. Our greatest adventure begins, and this is done with heat transfer vinyl, and it didn't work real good on these, but the ornaments that Close to My Heart had, the real nice wooden ornaments, it worked great on. I don't think these are sanded as well as those other ornaments are, but this is one. Stamping works phenomenal on them, however, and I used Mod Podge and put glitter on it. And then this is Melanie 2020, her and my horse Cooper, and a flower, and then I put glitter glue around the outside, and I Mod Podged the edge so that none of that wood, because it's real wood, none of it will come off the bark. And this was a cute ribbon that I used. So, you know, take all that stash you have laying around from Christmas cards or whatever and make them into something. So next year you're ahead of the game, because that's where I want to be next year. This year I wasn't ahead of the game and I was behind. I love that reindeer. He's so cute. And again, this stuff will come right off the wire, so I actually hot glued the end so it wouldn't come off. I hope it holds. No guarantees there. But that's a card. I cut a couple of different tags from it. This is some of that Radiant Pearls. I think I'm going to add maybe with a pen on that. And then the no peeking ribbon, I use that a lot on the pink layered or purple layered die cuts, so that I give those on the girls packages. And with the snowmen and the Santa Claus, and layered with the trees. And this was the brown toffee ink with that reindeer for the background, and this ribbon. And the ribbon, it just adds a lot. And just, you know, pull what you have in your stash. You probably have tons of ribbon everywhere. And this little kitty was cut out from a card. And there's another stamp, and I actually did little stars with a white gel pen for that. And this was a die cut, Season's Greetings. I think I stamped too much on the background, made it kind of busy. I would think I should have left it plain, but you know, it's okay. That's how we learn. And Santa in this yellow die cut, I cut it off, so I just use it as a layer. And here's, you know, I made a couple tags out of a Christmas card that I received, and this was a black one, so the penguin worked really good on that one. And I used a white gel pen to write the to and from. I could have white embossed that, but. And then this, I cut this tag off, so I just layered the deer on the edge so that he overlapped, and it looked great. And again, another one. And another card. This one I layered up with some of the cardboard and the glue, hot glue, and it looks so really cute and dimensional, but the cardboard falls apart if you're not careful, so probably wouldn't do that again. I love this penguin one with the checkered plaid ribbon and this little guy, and that is again the white gel pen. And this was a layered die cut with, this was a piece of card that had some glitter on it, so I wanted to use as a layer. And I ran that through the die cut too, as partial die cut, and then just layered it there. And my stack is huge. It's great. I'm way ahead of the game for next year. I'm gonna do to and from on that. You know, next year, the ones that I didn't quite finish, I can. So that's one that I showed earlier with the white or the green glitter glue stickles. And this, I just love how this came out with those pieces glued on. And then this one is the other one. Probably get some glare, but it's got those. I added the gold glitter glue. And this one, you know. And the reindeer with those big globs of glitter glue looks really cool. And the green one with the green glitter glue. And this is another ornament I did. I've got to Mod Podge the edge, and I put gold around the edge there. And you can see here, this is the heat transfer. I've got to do this for Nathan, my new grandbaby in Texas, and I'll put his picture here. My daughter sent me some, so I've got to print it out and put it on there. So I'm ahead of the game for next year, and I can put away a lot of my Christmas stuff now, and except for scrapbooking. So I hope you all enjoyed this little spin on Christmas tags and ornaments, and have a great day, and come back for more videos.